Hello viewers, I am Deepti. Today I am going to discuss most important type of questions for your ICSE class 10 biology. Name the following. So first question, bundle of muscle fibers that begins from AVN and extends to interventricular septum. So the answer is bundle of HIS. Next is outermost fetal membrane. Name chorion. CHORION. Branches of fibers of bundle of HIS. HIS. Branches. So Purkinje fibers. PURKINJE fibers. Next, a solution in which relative concentration of water molecules is more than the cell sap. So this solution is hypotonic solution. Hormone secreted by pituitary gland which stimulates the secretion of other endocrine glands. So many hormones secreted by pituitary gland. So TSH, ACTH, FSH, LH, all answers are correct for this particular line. Next is twins formed from the division of a single zygote. So these are identical twins. Next, removal of starch from the experimental leaf of the plant by keeping it in the dark for 28 hours. So removal of starch. So the process is destarching. Fruits formed without fertilization. Answer is parthenocarpy. 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 Next is theory of Lamarck. So inheritance of acquired characters. Theory of Lamarck. Next is theory of Darwin. Theory of natural selection, or you can say Darwinism. Apical bud suppresses the growth of lateral buds. So the answer is apical dominance. The increase in temperature of Earth due to greenhouse gases. This increase in temperature is known as global warming. The process of focusing the eye at different distances to get a near and far away vision. So this process of focusing is known as accommodation of eye. The regulation of right concentration of water and salt in the body. This process is osmoregulation. The fluid present inside the inner ear. This is endolymph or perilymph. Extensions from the embryo. This is allantois. ALLONTOIS. Next is receptors for touch, pressure of skin due to mechanical change. Mechanoreceptors. MECHANO receptors. Receptors for sound. Phono, PHONO, phonoreceptors. Next is the DNA wound around 8 histone molecules known as nucleosome. Nucleosome. Artificially arranging the chromosomes according to their shape and size. Artificially arranging chromosomes according to their shape and size is known as karyotype. KARYOTYPE. The muscles in the human eye which are concerned with the focusing of object at different distances. These muscles are ciliary muscles. CILIARY. The enzyme secreted by acrosome of sperm. This enzyme is hyaluronidase. HYALURONIDASE. The surgical technique for the human female that can be used to prevent pregnancy. This is known as tubectomy. Next is inward movement of solvent molecules through the plasma membrane of a cell. अंदर आ रहा है, known as endosmosis. Blood vessel that carries deoxygenated blood to the right atrium. This is vena cava. The structural and functional unit of kidney known as nephron. A natural process that helps heating the earth's surface and make the atmosphere suitable for life. This is greenhouse effect. Next is the hormone that stimulates the sympathetic nervous system. This hormone is adrenaline, or in some books noradrenaline. For our class, this is adrenaline is sufficient. A nitrogenous base which forms hydrogen bonds with guanine. So this is cytosine. As we know, 3 hydrogen bonds are present in guanine and cytosine. So the cytosine, cytosine is our correct answer for this part. Now, the form in which glucose is stored in the liver. This is glycogen, Glycogen. Next is growth movements in plants in response to the stimulus of touch. This is known as thigmotropism, Thigmotropism. The type of cell division that results in the formation of pollen grains. Pollen grains किसमें आ जाता है? So meiosis, क्योंकि sex cells के साथ जितना भी जुड़ा हुआ है, that is meiosis, meiosis. The source of oxygen formed during photosynthesis. This is source of oxygen. This is water. Splitting of water will give us hydrogen ions as well as oxygen. The disease caused due to the hyposecretion of vasopressin. This is diabetes insipidus. The leukocyte that produces antibodies. So leukocyte means WBC में that produces antibodies. This is lymphocytes, LYMPHOCYTES. The part of inner ear responsible for static equilibrium. This is vestibule. Vestibule is the collective word for utriculus as well as sacculus. The place of the chloroplast in which the light reaction occurs. तो कहाँ होता है? Thylakoids, THYLAKOIDS. The structure formed in a plant cell which results in cytokinesis. This structure is cell plate because we are talking about plant cell. The respiratory pigment found in erythrocytes. This is hemoglobin. The hormone located in the apical meristem, auxins or cytokinins. The part of the chloroplast where the light reaction of photosynthesis takes place. तो light reaction कहाँ होती है? Which part? Thylakoids. The vehicular standard for controlling air pollution. This is Bharat Emission Standard, BSN. भारत इमिशन स्टैंडर्ड को हमें शॉर्ट में BS4 means BS और रोमन में हम 4 लिखेंगे. Vehicular standard for controlling air pollution in our country is भारत emission standard, BS and 4 हमारा चल रहा है अभी रोमन 4. Artery that carries deoxygenated blood. This is pulmonary artery. Act of giving birth to the child, labor or partition or delivery. Any answer is correct. One X-linked inheritance, or you can say disorder. For example, hemophilia or color blindness. The science and statistical study of human population known as demography. Tendency of water molecule to stick to the surface of xylem vessel. Stick to the surface of xylem vessel. Adhesion. अगर same particles में होता है तो cohesion, लेकिन यहाँ water molecule और surface की बात हो रही है तो adhesion. The type of cell division that occurs during repair of worn out tissues. So tissues की repair में mitosis, mitosis. Any observable character which is generally controlled known as phenotype, phenotype, phenotype. The tissue that transports manufactured starch. This tissue is phloem, phloem. An apparatus used to measure the rate of transpiration in cut shoot. This apparatus is potometer. A gaseous hormone. Gaseous hormone is ethylene. Next is condition where a pair of chromosomes have dissimilar alleles. Dissimilar, so that is why heterozygous chromosomes. A hormone which initiates release of glucose in the blood. This is glucagon. The components of a nucleotide. Components of a nucleotide किससे मिलकर बना है? Sugar plus phosphate plus nitrogenous base. Any two hormones produced by placenta, estrogen or progesterone. Any two male accessory reproductive organs, prostate or seminal vesicles. Stoppage of menstruation, known as menopause. Number of days for which pregnancy lasts in human beings. It is 280 days. The part of eye responsible for eye color. This part is known as iris. Now a few parts from previous year question papers. So from 2014, the part of brain associated with memory, cerebrum. The ear ossicle which is attached to the tympanum, hammer or malleus. The type of gene which in the presence of a contrasting allele is not expressed, recessive. The hormone secreted by the islets of Langerhans, insulin or glucagon. The process of conversion of ADP into ATP during photosynthesis. This process is phosphorylation. PHOS-PHORYLATION. Now from 2015, the process of uptake of mineral ions against the concentration gradient using energy from the cell. So this is active transport. The form in which glucose is stored in the liver, glycogen. The vein that carries oxygenated blood. Vein है लेकिन oxygenated, तो pulmonary vein. The cross between two parents having one pair of contrasting character, one pair. So this is monohybrid cross. The structure formed by the villi of the embryo and the uterus of the mother. This structure is known as placenta. From 2016, the exchange of chromatid parts between the maternal and paternal chromatids of a pair of homologous chromosomes during meiosis. This is crossing over. The number of individuals inhabiting per unit area is known as population density. The pollutants that cannot be broken down to simple and harmless products. So these pollutants are non-biodegradable pollutants. The part of the brain that carries impulses from one hemisphere of the cerebellum to the other. अब यहाँ हम cerebellum की बात कर रहे हैं, तो this part is pons. अगर हम cerebrum की बात करते तो you are right, this will be corpus callosum. But cerebellum पूछा है तो pons, P-O-N-S. From 2017, the process by which root hairs absorb water from the soil. This process is osmosis. The organ which produces urea, the liver. The kind of the lens required to correct myopia, concave lens. The pituitary hormone which stimulates contraction of a uterus during childbirth, oxytocin. The International Health Organization which educates people in accident prevention. This is WHO. 2018, the organization which procures and supplies blood during an emergency. This is blood bank. The blood vessel which supplies blood to the liver. It is hepatic artery. क्योंकि ये ऑक्सीजनेटेड लेके जाएगा. हेपेटिक पोर्टल वेन लेते अगर डीऑक्सीजनेटेड लेके जाता तो स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में लेके जाता, लेकिन यहाँ अभी लीवर के साथ है तो हेपेटिक आर्टरी. The number of chromosomes present in a nerve cell of a human being. तो नॉर्मल जितने क्रोमोसोम्स होते हैं, पेयर नहीं पूछा तो नॉर्मल 46. The layer of the eyeball that forms the transparent cornea. So this is sclera layer. So sclerotic layer. S-C-L-E-R-O-T-I-C. The wax-like layer of the epidermis of leaves which reduces transpiration. So this layer is cuticle. C-U-T-I-C-L-E. 2019. The layer of the eyeball that provides nourishment to the eye. This is choroid. One gaseous compound which depletes the ozone layer. We know that these are chlorofluorocarbons. The structure which connects the placenta to the fetus. Placenta and fetus. So this is umbilical cord. a pair of corresponding chromosomes of the same shape and size and derived one from each parent. So this is homologous chromosomes. The compound formed when hemoglobin combines with carbon dioxide in blood. So this is carbaminohemoglobin. From 2020, the process of transformation of several glucose molecules into one molecule of starch, this is known as polymerization. The point of attachment of two chromatids known as centromere. The iron containing pigment in erythrocytes. So iron containing means hemin. तो pigment का नाम क्या हो जाएगा? Hemoglobin. The duct which transports urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. This duct is ureter. And the last is the part of the brain which is concerned with memory. This is cerebrum. जो पढ़ा रही हूँ वो आपकी कौन सी memory में जा रहा है? Cerebrum. So with this I conclude my today's video. If I got time then I will share some more questions of the same type. Thank you for watching till the end. Keep watching, sharing and subscribe to my channel. Last paper है. अभी भी नहीं करोगे तो कब करोगे? And also don't forget to share my channel with your juniors. Thank you.